So it's a mixed role. The acoustic is good, but you want to get probably a training band that puts his back room so you know. You call it a training band. Let me know. Some people come in and go, well, I do, I had a guy come in and said, I only play is to speak.
Yeah, that just keeps them on.
That's it.
And that's what it's as long as you
get one STP report out here, and it's going to be, love
we don't, so
it sounds like the stuff you're into is already popular stuff.
we're already trying.
Well, I want the original.
I can
Well, you know where you are.
Gotcha.
You're Stapleton.
Gotcha. Yeah. Tom had told me not to mind.
Good morning, Cam.
Maybe have 1 year in, 1 year out. That's what I would do. Yeah, he's just asking if you can hear the drums specifically in his rooms. And since we're not getting to go through I'm trying. I can send you. We have them like on there. So I just want to put it in the house. So I'll just yeah. I mean, you'll get whatever. Like we're not even doing that. I'll just need
What up, Walter?
Maybe we'll get you to set up against a couple of acoustic
Yeah, your journeyman is here.
I'd rather like do like your mic's good to go. Just grab the
How are you, Z? Good morning, sir.
I don't understand it.
good to see you, man. How you feeling? I'm feeling well. Everything's okay. Everything's back on track. All right, make sure. Yes, sir. Sure. We need you. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Hi, man. We all need each other, man.
See if that is John.
All right, good morning, everybody. Good morning. Shut up, everybody. Shut up. There we go. Good morning. Had to get your attention. Everybody kind of scoot in a little closer, if you don't mind. Come in, just grab a stool and just come on in here. All right. Yeah, just go over the front there. Yeah, just grab a chair over the front. Everybody enjoy the wonderful weather this weekend? How about that? Isn't that nice? Boy, it's so great. So great. How many people is the first time here at the meeting today? Raise your hand. Okay. You guys all tune in on Saturday at the audition thing at Tootsie's? Wonderful. Okay. Great. My name is Darren Terrio. I'm one of the, I guess it's called the faculty or something. Scott Collier, you know, he's the assistant town director under Uncle John Taylor, who created this honky tonk school. And we have Anita Hill, fabulous talented lady, and so wise. And we got Morgan Fraser, fantastic, the vocalist. I think she did her first gig for Tootsie's when she was 9 years old. She's been on The Voice and had a record deal. There she is. Anita, say hi. She's gonna go check her hand and she's ready. Yeah, so John created the school just to kind of help people, you know, reach their goals, you know. And it's such a kind thing to do because I know when you first come to town, you just don't know where to turn, especially if you don't know them. So this is a great community. I really advise everybody to meet everybody in the room, not just drummers, meet drummers. Everybody meet everybody because you never know where your first call is going to come from or your next call. So the more people you know, the more chances you're going to get that call sooner. And this whole industry is about networking. It's who you know. You've got to put in the time on your instrument or your vocal or your performance, but after that, you need to meet people. So before we get going any deeper, I'm going to get John Brazel to come up and say a few words. He's a wonderful performer and singer himself, and he does a lot of the social media, and he's just very knowledgeable on how to get you in the public eye.
What's going on, guys? How many recording artists do we have? Welcome. So Uncle John asked me 2 years ago to actually coordinate his studio. And in that time, we've done singles for artists. And we've actually done a lot of video, social media content that's gone viral. Who here has gone viral? What happened?
This was a while ago. This was in high school. I got viral for singing this choir song. We had 12 views. Wow.
Good for you, man. And that was a high school performance?
Now this is like a classical. No, it wasn't classical. I was singing it by him. And that's just like a classic, like you would call it like of course, I don't do a lot of choir right now. Right now, my goal is to make that is to be able to make viral videos on my own. Honestly, that's my goal right now.
It is unpredictable, isn't it? Well, there's two ways to think about it. You can, I think the best thing is to say, I don't know what's going to go viral, but when I do go viral, do I want to have supporting material on my profile that people can actually delve into? I actually made a list. Last night we were out being one of the artists that's hiring a studio doing street interviews, which was a lot of fun because he's got a fun personality. That was right for him. For somebody else, it might be something dramatic. It might be lonely shots. So everybody's different in that regard. I actually wrote down a whole bunch of media that people take for granted that nobody has. So they don't have, maybe you've got portrait style photos of yourself, but maybe you don't have banner ad, like, long pictures, for example. So banner style photos, headshots, atmospheric photos that make good backdrops at low opacity. So maybe this is not a picture of you at all, but it's a blurry picture of these lights. And then when you turn that down to like a 5% opacity behind your website, now you've got an original backdrop. Spotify homepage visualizers. When you go to somebody's Spotify homepage and it's got a looping video, it might be them standing in a field, wind blowing through the grass or something, but then it loops every 15 seconds. You take for granted that you need all these little bits of media. Lyric video visualizers. So this could also be a loop. It could be anything from fireflies to a waterfall, whatever it is. Something so that you're not always running to the, the free use media templates. So what you can do with we call it a media day, is set you up with all these things, a bunch of different settings for photos, but also a serious sit-down interview. So the model for this is 60 minutes. When you watch 60 minutes, they interview a person in maybe a good-looking living room. They put a half shadow on their face. So if you look the way I'm standing right here, all the light is on the right side of my face, so the camera will put on the left side of your face. I call that dark side of the moon. You also get out and about shots in Nashville. That's you interacting with people on the street. That's you. That's called B-roll in the movie world. We can juxtapose that with your interview footage and also an acoustic performance of your latest single. So by the time you get done with this media day, is what we're calling it, you basically have not just a video for a day, but the building blocks of a website and a web presence. We can also set you up with audio recordings and put a band together for you in the studio. So if any of this is interesting, I'm going to pass around a code, and that will allow us to stay in touch. So thanks, guys.
Fantastic info. I like the dark side of the moon. That's awesome. Like I said earlier, my name is Darren. Just going to share some of my journey and some of the things I've learned, from people that were here a long time before me. It's I think that's a great thing about this genre of industry shows, or maybe it shows us. It's never ending. It's wonderful to have something you love to do that you never get to the end of. You never know it all. It's fantastic. You get to town, you don't really know. Oh, hello, good to see you, dear.
I brought the water.
Oh, sweetheart. Yeah, you come to town, you don't really know where to start, But like I said, networking is really the key. And, this street is very different than any other place, because we primarily work for requests. So the set list is never ending. I did my first gig down here, 27 years ago, and I still learn songs weekly. A song comes up that we don't know as a request, I just put it on in my phone, and my next day off I learn it, So that's the the uniqueness of this street. And maybe some people feel it's overwhelming, or why should I learn this song? We never get a request for it. It hardly ever happens, But it's a horrible feeling when you get a song requested and you don't know it. And maybe some other guys know it in the band, and then, you know, it's just, the minutes turn to hours because it's so excruciating. You're just making mistakes, either lyrically or, you know, musically. So, you know, that's the uniqueness of the street, and that's how we make our money. That's how we survive, you know. And, you know, just beyond the street, getting on the street provides you with a situation where you're networking all the time, you're visible, you know, so that opens you up to any avenue you want to pursue. You know, if you want to be a side guy for a star, if you want to have your own deal and go to distance, if you want to become a studio musician, you know, this is such a wonderful place because you're networking all the time, you're meeting people all the time. And, you know, there's people down here that can open those doors for you, regardless of where you want to go. But you got to get on the street first. And now it's, you know, the cat's out of the bag. Everybody knows about the street worldwide, and everybody wants these gigs. There's people moving to town daily that want to get gigs on this street. So, you know, that the whole talent level rises. The more people that come here, you know, the whole talent level rises, and the professionalism rises too. Because, you know, I heard this great quote from a drummer friend of mine, Chuck Tilley, who worked with Richard Marx, Randy Owen from Alabama, and a host of other people. He said, talent will get you in the door, but your work ethic, your demeanor, your attitude will determine how long you stay there. And that's so true. You know, what a great quote. Talent will get you in the door, but your work ethic, your attitude, and your demeanor will determine how long you stay there. Because a lot of people kind of get in the door because they're super talented, and they get in, and then maybe they don't do their homework, they don't work on their craft, and then, you know, they go out the door again. Or maybe some people super talented, they get in the door, but, you know, their attitude is really bad. And that doesn't allow you to stay in the room very long, you know. And your personality, you know, there's so much to keeping a gig. You know, there's so much with keeping a gig on the street. You know, you gotta have the talent. There's no doubt, and even before that, to get the talent, you've got to put your time in, you know. And when I moved here, I put a lot of time in beforehand, but when I got here, I saw how incredible everybody was, and it inspired me to work even harder, you know. Not like I gotta catch up, oh, I'll never do it. It was like, wow, that is so cool. Wow, I seen this guy do this. I heard this singer do this. You know, I saw this guitar player do that. Wow, and it just inspired me to go home and work at it. And it was never really work, it was just like, oh my God, I never knew that was possible. Wow, that's cool, you know? So, you know, like Scott says, if you find something you love, you never work a day in your life, you know, if you love what you do. So that's the thing. Talent will get you in the door, but your attitude, your work ethic, your professionalism will determine how long you stay here. And I think there's 4 or 5 great points that kind of illustrate that quote. Gotta do your homework. You get on the street, yeah, you get on, you know, a lot of songs get on the street, but songs are always changing. Other ones come back in the circuit, you know? And if you get a request for a song and you don't know it, and then next week we get another request for it, you still don't know it, well, like I said, the news is out, everybody wants these gigs. And if you don't do your homework, whoever the band leader is or the singer will look at his phone and say, all right, who else do we got to play guitar this week? Oh, that guy, he always does his homework. Because when you don't do your homework, you know, you're a detriment to the band, not an asset. So you got to do your homework. If you want to stay in the room, you got to do your homework. You know, there's really no way around it. I know it's different. Most gigs you've been on, here's your 30 songs. All right, let's play them. Here, it's never ending. But if you love what you do, every song you learn, you can pick up something that you can add to your own personal, your personal voice, vocally or on your instrument. So you got to do your homework, Next one is, this kind of falls under attitude. You got to show up early. Like any job, if you come in at downbeat and the band leader or the front person is getting a talking to from the manager because, hey, we got people walking in the club, there's no band on stage. They're walking out. And you just show up at downbeat, that doesn't work. Because the singer or the band leader looks at his phone and goes, okay, let's try this guy next week. He's always on time. He does his homework. Let's try him. So you lose your gig. And you get a name very quickly. He's great, but he's always late. Great player, but he never does his homework. He never learns the songs. So you get a name very quickly. And like, there's so many people that want these gigs, you can't get away with that if you want to get on the street. And once you're on the street, really the sky's the limit. Another one is, you gotta stay sober. You gotta stay sober. Not just for the gig, for your own life. Because I've seen, since I've been doing this for a living 36 years, and I've seen a lot of people, pills, dope, whatever, alcohol, it's fun and it's a party, and then eventually it becomes a problem. Then you lose your gig, then you lose your marriage, then you lose your friends, and then you're not making any income. It's a horrible place to be. Aside from just losing your gig, it's the downward spiral. Like that 9 Inch Nails album. You gotta, you're circling the drain. When you start depending on substances that much, nothing good comes of it. I'm not here to say you can't have a drink now and then, but don't do it at your workplace. Don't come down here and get drunk and make an ass of yourself in front of all the staff, the managers, and your fellow musicians. If you want to have a party, do it somewhere else. Don't do it at work. And you get a name very quickly. Great drummer, but halfway through the set, he's buzzed and his tempo's all over the place, and he can't remember the songs, or the same applies to any musician. He's too high, he's not even paying attention, he can't play the parts right, he's in the wrong key and he doesn't know it. You can't get away with that, because like everybody wants these gigs now, and the band leader or the front person looks at their phone and say, yeah, okay, it's time to try somebody else. And that somebody else would be so grateful to get that chance, to get their foot in the door. They're gonna give it their all, and they'll be here on time and do their homework and be sober. Another one is being a good hang. Your attitude. You gotta be a good hang, because if you're difficult to get along with or very angry and jaded, nobody wants to be around that. No matter what your line of work is, nobody wants to work with people that are angry, jaded, upset. Nobody wants to do that. I don't. And like I said, you get a name very quickly. Great musician, but such an ass. Just so hard to get along with. Just nobody wants to be with that. And on this street, there's so many options of, you're so replaceable. Don't ever think you're not. Because there's somebody that's better than me and better than you that wants that chance. So if you get in the door, fortify yourself. If you really want to do this. Because this is step one to your ultimate goal, getting on the street. So you can't have a bad attitude or be an angry person when you got to work with other people. And if you are, the journey of life, we all have our suffering. It's inescapable. We all have it. I do. We all do. That's the journey of our lives. But you got to leave it on the sidewalk. You have to make peace enough where you can put it somewhere else for that shift and
get on the stage and smile and do your best job you can and be early and learn the songs and be friendly to the customers. You know, one of my favorite things to do is I don't really work any late shifts. I do mostly mornings or afternoons, and there's a lot of kids and families in there. And you know, I love giving a guitar pick to a little kid. It's fantastic. You know, and the kid's face lights up. And the funny thing is they hold it for the whole time they're in the bar. They don't put it in their pocket, they're like this the whole time. And it's so precious. And the parents are so grateful. And they're gonna take that pick home and they're gonna talk about that with all their friends. And when people see you do that, it opens a door of kindness in everybody in the room. You know, or you take a minute to talk to somebody, ask them where they're from. You know, this is what we do for a living, and you know, there's all these tourists, and yeah. But when you make time and just speak to someone or be kind, you know, that they take that home with them, and they remember that their whole life. Make no mistake, you take a few minutes and speak to a person and kind words, they remember that their whole life. And what a position we're in to bring kindness to people here. You know, a lot of people come to this town as a bucket list. They want to come here before they pass, you know. So just take the time and be kind, because you know, they might have stayed for months or years to come to this town. And you see people in walkers. You know, I saw a guy yesterday with a missing calf. He had an amputee. You know, we're so lucky to have our bodies working and be here, and let alone do what we love to do. So we're in such a position, and don't take that position lightly. You know, and if you can leave your suffering on the sidewalk and you come into that room, you're kind to people, boy, and it not only lights them up, it lights you up. So that's just some stuff I can say. Another thing now is, you know, back in my day, there wasn't cell phones. You know, but now everybody has them. And, you know, you got to stay off your phone when you're on the stage. You know, if you're playing drums and scrolling Facebook, and you're playing with one hand and the groove sounds horrible, but you're scrolling, or you're watching the football game on your feed, or you're on a dating app, you know, that makes the whole band suffer. Not only you look like a fool and an amateur, but it compromises the integrity of the whole band. So don't do it, because you know, that band leader or front person knows 10 people that want your job that will not be on their phone. It's just the reality of it now. And you can get away with it for a little bit. You know, even if you're tight with the singer or tight with the band guys, you can get away with it for a little bit. But you know, there's a clock ticking, and you're gonna lose your gig. Or you're gonna get a talking to, and then if you don't fix it, you're gone. You know. So you gotta stay off your phones. You know, that's just common sense. You know, if you were working heavy machinery, you know, where there was danger of someone losing a limb, would you be on your phone? No. Maybe we don't lose our limbs, but you know, it's very dangerous to what you want to do. So I feel those are the major points you need. And you know, I've been so fortunate. You know, I got to town and I did my first gig in April of '99 at Tootsie's. You know, that little stage half the size of this really was the launching point of everything I did. You know, I got in the door and I was able to stay there because of the guidance of a lot of older guys, a lot of guys that were in their 50s and 60s when I was in my 20s. You know, I guess, and you know yourselves, when you see somebody that's new to the business, but you can tell they really want it and they want to do the work and they want to learn, you want to help those guys because they help me and I want to help you all. So I'm just trying to share, you know, this isn't stuff that I've come up with. I'm merely a messenger from decades back, you know. So, you know, that's the thing. I started at Tootsie's, and back then, you couldn't make a living on the street. It was all the side guys for the stars, you know. And when a side guy leaves a gig, it's not an open audition, it's all recommendation. So I got recommended for my first artist gig in '99, and I stayed in that world to 2018, working for multiple artists through the years, some extended periods, some a handful of gigs, you know, different things. You know, I got to do everything I dreamed of. I got to play the big shows. I got to play the famous venues, you know, the Ryman, King's Ballroom, you know, the Surf Club, you know, all these iconic venues, you know. I got to do TV. My mother got to see me on TV. You know, that was a big thing to me, you know. Got to go to Iraq, play for the troops. You know, I got to do everything I dreamed of. But at the same time, when I wasn't traveling, I still played down here because I love to play. You know, because you know, you just can never get enough. You know, and that's a beautiful thing. Like I said earlier, you know, it's a wonderful thing that we've chosen to do. You know, so those are some principles that can kind of get you in the door and keep you there, and then really you can go anywhere you want. Everybody in this room really has the potential and the ability to do what they really dream of. But you got to do the work. There's really no other substitute. And you know, you're gonna have these opportunities, but you've got to be prepared. You know, say you get up here today, and you get to do 2 songs, preferably a country one and a rock one, because that's what we do down on the circuit. It's both. You know, you get up here, and you're on your phone reading the lyrics, or you're playing drums and you don't have a click in your ears and it's all over the road, or you're playing guitar and you don't know the correct riffs to the song with appropriate tone, or the bass player, you don't know the parts and you're playing all over the place. That's an opportunity you just missed. Because I look at this, and we look at this and say, they don't really take it seriously, and there's other people in this room that do. But say you get up here and you got 2 songs memorized, which is just a small amount of work. 2 songs memorized the lyrics, instead of being on your phone. 2 songs, that's not a lot of work. And learning all the correct parts to 2 songs on every instrument, drums, whatever, that's not a lot of work, especially if you love what you're doing. So you get up here and you do that, all right, you pass the first gatekeeper. They come and say, hey, let's go to the back room and talk. Hey, it's great performance, great singing, you got a great band, you know, how many songs you know? Could you cover a shift? Because we need a band here, or we need someone on an acoustic shift. Can you cover this? Do you know 30, 40, 50 songs, 60 songs? And you go, I got 7. You know, okay, there's a missed opportunity. But if you say, yes, I got it. I visited the Honky Tonk School website. I know all the most requested ones on there. Yes. We're ready, my band and me are ready. Or yes, I'm ready to do acoustic shifts. All right, give me your number, you're on this shift. But the way you pass those gatekeepers is before you get the opportunity. You got to do the preparation. Because everybody's gonna get an opportunity. There's no doubt, I bet my daughter's life on it. Everybody's gonna get that opportunity. But if you're gonna pass that opportunity and get up like you're walking upstairs, get closer to the goal you want, you have got to do the work before. You can't do it after, because you know you get one chance to make a first impression. There's no second chances. So use this slower time to do all the work. So when you do get that opportunity, you ace it, you go to the next level. And then you get a gig on the street, and then you can go anywhere. You know. So that's just some things. Couple specific things. Drummers. I worked with some of the best and some of the worst. You got to use a click, guys. You got to use a click. You got to have a mixer. You got to have a click in your ear. You can't look at a click visually because you can't stay on it. And then you're not even paying attention to the band. You've got to interact with the other guys on stage. If something changes, you know, if you're just looking at a visual click, you know, you're an amateur. you're not going to go very far. You know, vocalists, you got to know your words, learn your song. You know, we get requests. The first time, I think everybody gets a free pass. The first time, of course, I don't know the song, but on your next day off, learn the lyrics or learn the parts on the song. You know, first time, of course, you know, you do the best you can. But after that, are you a professional or are you just sort of half doing this? You know, you all came here to do this, and to leave home and take a chance is a huge undertaking. So you already got a lot of courage. You know, you already possess something that a lot of people wish they possessed, but they don't have it, or they're scared to, I don't know. When they get older, I should have did it. So you're all here now, you're doing it. Home's always going to be there. Why not do all the work now? I think it'd be a really hard thing to live with if you went home, okay, after 3 months, I guess it didn't work out. You went home and then you start thinking, yeah, I could have worked a little harder at my craft. I could have taken some vocal lessons. I could have went out more and networked. I could have, you know, learned the right parts on my instrument. I could have done this. I could have done that. I think that'd be hard to live with. You're here now. You got nothing to lose and everything to gain. As cheesy as that sounds, it really is true. You know, I'm average, but I love what I do, so I put the work in, and I was able to stay in this industry, you know, to do what I love to do, you know. So you know, learn the songs correctly. You know, there's like the right way, and then there's a Broadway. You know, it's and I always thought that was funny. You know, these songs morph into these stupid arrangements, but the guy that comes here for his bucket list, he wants to hear the song that he's used to hearing on the radio or you know, on streaming it. So play it like the record. And if you think, oh, that's too easy, no, it ain't. Because microscope it. Think of the small little details. You know, the best guys in the world play on these records. You know, if you listen carefully, there's so many minute points that separates, you know, the player from the professional player. You know, so welcome. I know you guys can all do it. Help each other. This is a community. We're not like, you know, competition with each other. You know, we're here to help each other because networking is the whole key. You network, then you get your opportunity, and if you're prepared, you pass it, you go to the next step. It seems very simple, you know, but you got to do the work, you know. And don't be afraid to say, I don't know. I don't know. How do you do this? How do you do that? I don't know. I didn't know. I still don't know. I'm working with a singer later today that's 30 years younger than me, and I learned stuff from him. You know, you never learn it all, and I think that's the beauty. So, welcome. We're going to get Anita to come up and say a few words. Fantastic wise lady. Been here quite a while. Learned so much from her. And I love her hair.
I love your hair.
Stop.
It's a weave.
Yes.
How you guys doing? Glorious Monday morning. So I was just sitting there thinking, and I don't know a lot of you, but you're probably all coming from different areas with different experience. So how many people have experience in performing? Raise your hands. That's great, most of you. Yeah, that isn't always the case, right? So I think performance, like all of the things that Darren said, are absolutely got to have that work ethic. Make it a routine, right? And with an hour a day in any study, any topic, in 5 years you will have a degree, enough knowledge where you have a degree in it. So, gosh, it's our daily choices, right, that add up. Oh my goodness. And there's such a fight for our attention, right? How many of you just picked up your phone and 45 minutes later, you haven't accomplished anything, you're just scrolling, right? So that's just a fight. Carve out that time, sit down, hone your craft, And I was listening to a guy this morning, and I love this. So he's talking about our goals, right? And he's likening it to a ship, right? And Timmy Z was on a cruise ship. How long did you do that?
8 years, 7 or 8 years.
Wow, that's a long time.
Longest contract was 10 months.
Wow.
I lived on the ship for 10 months.
So just like the guy that's driving the ship, right? He can only see the destination 99% of the time. So he has to have that planned out. He has to know what, when, where, how, right? He can't just get out there and go, well, you know, I hope we get there. I'm not sure where we're going, but you know, it'll be fun. So knowing our goals, right? So how many of you have a definite, clear goal? Daniel, come up here. I want to hear your goal. Because it is such a big thing, is to have that in your mind and work towards it, write it on paper, look at it. What is your definite goal?
So short term is just to get out here and start playing and get to know every single one of these people that play out here. I want to play with you, I want to play with you, I want to play with you. I want to get to know everybody. You know, really build that community. Be a part of that, be a pillar of that, hopefully. And then I've got songs that I write, and I want to help other people write their songs, and I want to ultimately make music that empowers people and makes them smile. You know, you want to make them smile. Get everybody in on the thing. You know, good enough.
I love that. You know, and a lot of his goals, I like this, as a performer too, I think it's powerful. And also to be a model on the side, that's his goal, is involves other people.
Yes.
I love that, like influencing other people, bringing them in, which is so important. So I love that. Thank you for sharing your heart on that.
Should I say one more thing?
Yes.
Yeah, because you never know what somebody else can do, and not necessarily like for you. You know, don't go in saying that, but like if you go in with the attitude of like, how can I help them? You know, it's the old what John F. Kennedy thing. You know, ask not what your country can do for you, but what you can do for your country. So like, think of us as your country. So what can you do for the community, and then the community gives right back.
I love that. Thank you. Yeah, it's about serving. It's about solving problems and serving. And as a performer, what should be our goal? In any given performance, no matter what time, no matter when, what should be our goal? I mean, and maybe we have different ones, but does anybody want to weigh in on that? What would you collect? Who said that?
Connect with people.
Connect with people. That is such a big deal. And there are endless ways we can do that, and everybody has their own. That's the beauty of it. Is we all think differently, act differently, and so does our audience. So I think being attentive to and getting a read on the room, and that covers a multitude of song choices, the way you talk to them, eye contact. You're connecting with them, but it's kind of getting a feel for who you're entertaining, right? So let's talk about that. Let's talk about that, because I think where there's a collective mindset, there are endless opportunities. And I love this. The guy I was listening to today was saying, take every day, write down 20 ideas that will make you better. And at whatever, whether it's performance, whether it's singing, whether it's, and they're not gonna all be good ideas. Even if you get one good idea, there you are, right? That's a big deal. So connecting. Who wants to weigh in on this? The best in some different, unique ways. Let's just brainstorm. Let's throw spaghetti at the ceiling. So connecting. Who wants to weigh in first? Since it's your idea, I'm gonna throw you under the bus. Come up here. What's your name?
Joey Carl.
Joey.
Yeah.
So, just what Aaron had mentioned earlier was, by the way, I'm Joey Kirkland. I'm new to Nashville, very new. I'm from Florida. Central Florida. Play a bunch of shows down there, sometimes 150 a year, which is probably not a lot of shows to a lot of people, but it's a lot for me. So connecting with people, I can't tell you how many times I've done the same thing. Give a kid a guitar pick while the rest of the band was running for a smoke or running for a beer or something like that. You know, you see those kids standing there. So connecting with people and maybe inspiring people. Maybe that guitar pick is what inspires that kid to say, man, you know what, I want to freaking play the guitar. Or I want to sing songs. I want to play for people. I want to try to see what this is about. I want to touch people, you know. So I think that in my thought of connecting with people, and just what you mentioned is reading the room, you know, making eye contact with people, you know. When you see somebody who's enjoying themselves, let them know that you see that they're enjoying themselves. Enjoy that moment with them, you know. We see them singing along, sing with them, you know. That's about all I got. Shot a wad.
Yeah, so eye contact. Where are you from? You know, what's your favorite genre? Like talking to them. And who else wants to weigh in on different creative ideas? You can do that. Because people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. They want to feel like they're a part of something bigger than themselves. And what a great way to just pull people in. So many of you here are so good at that. Just making them feel like, and you know, it makes them forget about their problems. And their, you know, and that is such a gift. That really is not to be taken lightly. So if you can bring them in and make them forget about their problems, make them feel seen, make them feel like they're a part of something bigger. Gosh, that's amazing. So who else wants to weigh in? Andrew, come on up here.
My man.
Hello, everybody. Hey, I'm Andrew. Been playing here for 3 years now. I want to talk about yesterday. I had an experience at Tootsie's where I was, rather than reading the room, I said, if you want to hear country music, make some noise. Ah, if you want to hear rock and roll, make some noise. Ah, all that screams to me is Andrew, control the room. It's not even about what we were playing at that point. We were doing fine. The whole room was packed, so it was more so just keep control of the room. There's people coming up left and right saying, play this, play that, strawberry wine, while we just played Enter Sandman, you know? Like, they want to hear everything. So my 2 cents today is controlling the room.
Talk about that a little more.
So basically, when the hooting and hollering has happened, I guess what I'm getting at is you have to have an idea of what's going on. So like having a set list or having just a block of songs to control the room. So that way all the yapping doesn't get in your head. They can yap all they want, but you're supposed to be seamless, supposed to be a show. I guess that's what I mean by controlling the room. In other news,
Because I've heard that people kind of want to be told what to do, right? And so that's part of controlling the room too. The honky tonk high five. How many people have heard of that? Oh yeah, that's amazing. So turn to somebody you don't know, give them a big old honky tonk high five. So that's, yes, yeah, do it. The tip of the hat, yeah, that's good too. Yeah. So that boosts oxytocin, which is a chemical of connection, right? Love, connection. So I love that, and just engaging people. And Scott, he's so funny. I don't know if he does this as much anymore, but a few years ago when I played with him, he would just pick somebody out and he would start making things up about them, like really cool things, like larger than life. And you know, it makes everybody feel like they're curious, they're watching, okay, what's he gonna do next? And it makes that guy feel amazing, because who knows the last time he's been this, you know? I love that. So he'll just pick things that, you know, are not, he doesn't even know the person. It's just a way of drawing them in. Morgan, Timmy, does anybody have anything to add? Timmy, I know you do. Yeah. You want to come up and talk real quick? I love this.
Hello. How y'all doing? My name's Timmy. Been here for 3 years now. I am in my third year, and I started right here on this beautiful stage in this beautiful city. Connecting with people. So Well, I guess I should preface. It's funny. Like when I was a kid, I was actually kind of a nervous kid, and I was really, really shy and like afraid to talk to anybody. Like I was, it's just really in my head. I liked, playing my drums and like playing with my little GI Joes and stuff. And, I was like a very kind of like by myself kind of kid. So like growing up, there's this moment like I'm really excited when I get to the gig, and then as soon as I get there and I see all the people, I feel like my pants are gone. It's like this moment of actualization when I'm like, okay, all right, we got to do this. I want to do this. Where are my pants? Excuse me. Busy weekend this weekend. It was great. I try to actually genuinely, and I don't force myself to do this, but I try to actually really like everybody in the room. Seriously, like think about it for a second. Like, especially like when you're on like Kid Rock's main, like that room is massive, but you can still see, like you can see pretty far, and you can kind of see everybody's face and stuff. I try to sit there and think, man, I bet that guy's really cool. Look at that lady over there with her grandkids. She's great. Isn't she awesome? And like what it does is it promotes a genuine curiosity for me that like I want to know what their world's like. So then when I'm walking the bucket, I don't have to force myself to be like, oh man, I gotta talk to all these people. Because like walking the bucket is its own art form in and of itself. Because your band like relies as fronts. The band relies on you to do that because they can't do it. They're up there playing. So your job then is to get the band paid. But if you do it in such a way, in my opinion, if you do it in such a way that's inauthentic, it's just harder. It's not as much fun. So, if I kind of tell myself, every single one of these people is just a friend I've never met yet. Like and I think of Little Tim. Like Little Tim, all he wanted was a lot of friends. I actually wanted to. You know what I wanted to be my first job? It's so stupid. I wanted to be the ice cream man. I'm dead serious, because we had an ice cream man that he would drive up and down, and he was so nice. And I wanted to be the ice cream man, because I figured, first of all, I'd have all the ice cream I could eat. But second of all, I'd have all the friends, because I was the guy with the ice cream. So, unfortunately, those dreams didn't pan out. But I could still be the ice cream man. But like looking back to that kid, like I'm still like that. Like I want all the friends. Like I want to have all these friends, and I get to leave every show like with all these new friends. And I get off the stage, and then like yesterday, this I got off of Kid Rock's main, and this guy was just like, this is the best show I've ever seen. You're amazing. Your band's amazing. I had so much fun. My family's been, just like Darren said, like it's a bucket list kind of thing. Like, this is a place that people come to from all over the world. So I want to make some friends. So if I really try to genuinely like everybody, and that helps me feel better after I have that like pants off existential crisis, because, when you're playing for your friends, they're going to love you. They're going to love you. So you don't have to worry so much. So that's how I like to connect with people, like actually genuinely. I want to be all your friends too. So welcome, friends.
Good job, man.
Good job. Morgan? So Scott, we're talking about performance and connecting. We're talking about performance and connecting with the audience.
Oh, good.
Hey, I'm Morgan. I've been working for Tootsie's and Uncle John and Scott and Steve for about 18 years now. So what I like to do is just really make those people the connection is like trying to make them feel special. So, you see a 21st birthday, we may have like 1 million shots on the stage. I always go, we'll see if she's never drank before. It's her first drink, and I'll give her a shot of tequila and make her take it in front of everyone, and it just like kind of brings the room together. And when I'm doing like Man, I Feel Like a Woman, that's like usually my third song out. and I'll be up on the bar, I'll find a guy that's singing along, and then when it goes, man, I feel like a woman, I put the microphone in front of his face. And it makes the whole bar laugh, you know? So like just little things like that you can do to like bring the room together, because there's no better feeling than having a room in the palm of your hands and making everyone connect.
Very good. And it's just being open and looking for those things that you can bring everybody together with. Birthday, you can ask, how many people, anniversary, divorce, whatever, right? Those are absolutely great ways of doing that. I love that. Anybody else have anything to say? Yes, ma'am, coming up here. You're a master at recreating yourself. I love it.
I like to switch it up, y'all. So I'm Red, for those of you who don't know. Hi, Ed. I played in a band with him before. But anyway, sorry. One thing, I'm a dancer, so it's like I like to get off the stage. And I know Tim does this as well. He likes to get off the stage and interact with the crowd, especially when I see people singing along or dancing, and just kind of go and dance with them. Because when they see you having fun, more people come in, especially when they're seeing on the street that, oh my God, it's fun, it's a party in here. Because I know, even though I'm not on the stage a lot, which I'm just hidden for now until Jesus allows me to be on the stage full time, but I like to go and support. So if you ever see me coming around and you're having fun dancing songs, when you get the women dancing, that's more drinks that are being bought, which is more higher tab, which the bartenders like you more, you know what I mean? So I feel like if you make it a party and again, interacting, because that causes you to have eye contact. It allows you to say hello even while you're singing a song, and it just kind of gets when your vibe is up, you don't have to force it on everybody, you know what I mean? They kind of feel it and they'll go with it. Exactly.
Awesome, I love it. And that is so right. We just, last week, Honky Tonk Central, we had a group of girls that were on the dance floor and just bringing some of the ladies in, and pretty soon people, they see that, they want to be a part of that. So controlling the vibe is huge, because it is an energy exchange, as I think it was you that said. So never underestimate your impact to affect the atmosphere of a room, right? It's huge. So I would say also, go in a little bit early. I have a girl that does this, and she goes around table to table and meets everybody. And 9 times out of 10, they won't leave. They want to see what she's a part of, because she's already established that connection. So I really love that. I think that's a power move. And get a lay of the land and see what kind of music they're responding to. And you do that from stage too. So just being aware at all times of what's going on, what you can see to pull somebody in or talk about, or that's part of it. It's never. That's what I love about Nashville, because I came from gigs that you'd have your standard set list, and you knew what you were going to do. You knew exactly when your breaks were. You knew here we don't get breaks unless you absolutely have to run to the bathroom, and you just do so quietly and quickly. But this is a whole different thing. I don't know how many of you have experienced it here, but you never know what they're going to want to hear, because it's a melting pot of people from all over the world. It might be new, it might be old, it might be country, it might be whatever. And so you're in the hot seat sometimes, a lot of times actually. So that's why, like we're talking about learning songs, just, man, the more songs you know that you can pull off, the more valuable you're going to be no matter where you are, right? So that's a big deal. Working well with others, right? And people love to see, and they love to think that there's camaraderie. They love to see a band interacting and making jokes, and that's a big part of it that draws them in as well. Because anybody, like if you're just standing there, feet planted, singing those songs, they can, put the CD on and get, you know what I mean? They want to see that live effect, right? Absolutely. So look in the part, even on days you don't feel like it. Get up, dress up, show up, even if you don't feel like it. If you're supposed to be there, just do it, right? Because a lot of times, and you know, the days when that turn out to be the best is, you know, the days that you don't feel like doing it, you don't feel like going around and talking to the audience. But those are some of the gems, right? When you force yourself to do it and step out of your comfort zone, those are the best days sometimes, right? So look in the part. You know, if they don't know when you walk in the room that you're gonna get on stage, you're not doing it right. You have to be set apart. You do, you just do. So, gosh, anybody have any thoughts or questions or comments? Because I love this to be an interactive thing. Yes?
How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good. Everyone put your hands together for Anita. She's here every week doing this and pouring her heart into this every week. My name's Mike Rice. I'm a drummer here in Nashville. Been here for about 4 years. One of the things, when I've come to these a few times, I watch, and there's always a few things I wanted to have you guys know more about that helped me. If there's one thing I remember moving here was how amazing the people who helped me, that looking back on it, it's like, my gosh, I wouldn't know all this, or I wouldn't be able to do all this without their help. There's a few tools, and feel free to pull your phones out and write this stuff down, but down here on Broadway, there's 2 drop boxes that most people share here that have upwards of 8,000 charts in them. And this is 8,000 songs for free in the palm of your hand. And so if you can read numbers system, if you can read the charts, if you can have the lyrics on your phone, I think in a year and a half on Broadway, I wrote 1,300 charts and put them into my iPad so that, like, hey, let's play such and such. I'm like, hold on. Oh, cool, I have a chart for that. And I was able to essentially make money, look like a professional even when I probably wasn't in the moment. But these tools, the more you guys can get your hands on them, the more, like, you know, the chance of your success. It's like putting stock into yourself. And I'll tell you, it's hard when you've done 3 or 4 in a row, and you're like, man, I should get up early and chart these 3 songs real quick for tomorrow because, you know, we played them this week and I didn't know them. And so one of the things I'll do is take advantage of the tech we have, which is if someone calls a song, being a drummer, I have an in-ear rig in the back there. I have my phone connected to my in-ear the whole show. So if someone calls a song and I'm like, man, I don't have a chart, I don't know that, but everyone else seems to know it, I'm gonna fake it. So I'll pull the song up and listen to the intro, the verse, the chorus, maybe the breakdown in. Okay, let's play it, and I get the tempo real quick. By doing that, I now have that song listed in my phone. I can take it home, make an actual chart for it. But more importantly, we were able to succeed by playing the song for the person that made the request. And you know, some of these requests, can you play this song? It was my wedding song, and I'll pay you guys $100. And I'll tell you, I think it was about 2 weeks ago, someone's like, I'll give you $250 if you guys can play this. And the guys I was playing with couldn't play it. I was like, son of a, we're a trio. That's a lot of money in my pocket if we had known that damn song. And so, you know, again, trying to make your stock in yourself more valuable by having more knowledge, more songs. And it seems overwhelming, it really does, guys. But, you know, I moved to town, I think I knew thousands of songs. I got here and I was like, oh no, they don't know all different songs. And like, for months, it was just like, felt like scrambling. But there's nothing better than after a few months of going, okay, I can do this now, I can do this now. Another subject, I want you guys, a thing that was the thing for me was I was always scared. Like, man, I don't want to take that gig, I don't know anyone on that gig. And guess what? You had no gigs. So you had to get over that real quick, and you had to go kind of like drown and try and reach for the surface. Like, Okay, let's play. All right. Oh man, that didn't go so well. Okay, work on that. Okay, it didn't go so well. All of a sudden, like, man, I did a gig today, I knew every single song, and then all of a sudden you're like, hey, wait a minute, now I know 6,000 songs or whatever, and now you're able to be a, you know, if you want to be a band leader. A lot of times people are using the term gatekeeper. It sounds a little, I don't know, negative, almost too aggressive. The gatekeepers are keeping me down. I would like to think of it as more like band leaders. Okay, these are people who are more experienced than I am. These are people that are more knowledgeable than I'm, and these people also give me my paycheck. So the more band leaders you guys can know, the more knowledge you can get those band leaders to share with you. These are the things that make all this happen for yourself, as speaking from a drummer's point of view. Anything else? And also, the read the room thing. Actually, I always like to do this. How many drummers do we have in the room? How many guitar players? How many? And everyone should be looking at each other because these might be your new bandmates or bosses or co-workers. Bass players. Man, we always need more bass players. These guys work way too much. Singer-songwriters. Band leaders. All right, band leaders, there you go. Those are the people. Keyboard players. Need more of those. Need more keyboard players.
I play the pipe organ too.
So anyhow, don't be afraid to network your friends here. This could be a start of a new family for you. You don't even know it. Hope this was helpful.
Another tip too for drummers or whoever is starting a song off is to get the right tempo. It helps. I do this. I'll sing the chorus in my head for a minute, and that helps me nail that tempo starting out. So that is a lot. That's powerful. How many people know how to read numbers? Okay, most of you. Okay. So when Darren comes up here, I'll have him explain just super quick, like the overview, and then where they can go to be more, in depth on it. So that's amazing. Good job, y'all. I love it. So goals. Oh yes, sir.
Anita, you might share the 2 drop boxes.
Oh yeah. Where'd you go?
Dropbox. I have one of the 2. Just come see me. I'll give it. I'll send it to you. Just the link.
So anybody who wants the links to the drop boxes, go see Mike. Awesome. Darren, are you ready to get this party started? Or Morgan, yeah, did you have anything you wanted to add? Anything else?
I don't think so.
No?
Wonderful stuff, Anita, as always. Beautiful, wise woman right here. So we can do it 2 ways today. If you want to get up acoustically with yourself, it's fine. If you want to get up with the full band. Lead singers of full bands today, please raise your hands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And all your band members are here in the room with you today, correct?
On the way.
On the way. All right. So with the full bands, if you're a vocalist and you want to put a full band together, just network within the room because there's players for all the things. Collectively agree on 2 songs, preferably 1 country and 1 rock. We kind of, lately I've been seeing people just doing rock. And we got to do country too. That's all there was in the street when it was back in the day. Don't overlook that. That is so important. Nashville, that the worldwide thing is people think of country. A lot of them don't come here to hear 80s rock. I think we forget that. So if you want to be successful, you got to know your country. You got to know where it's come from. You got to know the country of the 60s, 70s, 80s, and of course 90s because it's really big. But you need to know your country. So please, if you can, don't get up and do 2 rock songs, okay? Because you're needed to do both kinds of music here. If you get up and just do rock, you kind of limit yourself right off the bat. Number system, you can get online and look it up.
just briefly, each number corresponds to a degree in the scale. If you're a C, C's the 1, D is the 2, E is the 3, 4 is the F, 5 is the G, 6 is the A, and 7 would be the B. So each number corresponds to a degree of the scale, the chord. And if you can read numbers, and I really recommend everybody learn the number system. You know, not just the musicians, and I really think drummers should learn it also. I know they have their own way of charting some, but if you get called a song and you don't know it, if you're a drummer you don't know it, but the guy has a number chart and you don't know how to read a number chart, it's not going to help you. So if you really want to do this, learn how to read a number chart. That's a very important thing. Matt, do you have anything you want to say to the drummers here in town?
Yeah, I'll make it real quick.
Okay.
So far, nobody's been breaking things, which is awesome. Sadly, people have been stealing things, which is not awesome. Just want to remind you guys that there are cameras, and Steve Smith didn't become a billionaire by letting people steal from him. So if you're crazy enough to try and do that, say goodbye to your career. I can promise you, you will press charges once it hits a certain amount. Okay? So don't steal stuff, please, for everybody's sake. All right? Thank you.
Thanks, man.
We're going to start with acoustic first while the drummer sets up his stuff, just to expedite the process. I have a notebook here I'll bring to the stool. One side will be for acoustic, it'll be labeled. The other side will be full band. We'll go down in the order you guys signed. So just come on up and do this. Another thing, we don't have floor monitors here, it's only in-ear rigs. So if you don't have your in-ears with you this week, everybody be mindful that the singer doesn't have monitors, just play at the right level. You know, be respectful, because you know the singer's gotta be. That's just the reality of it. Also, while ZPR is streaming, it picks up chatter in the room really easily. So if you need to talk or network, just go to the back of the room. And if I see people sort of talking in the front, I'll probably be a little upset and tell you to go to the back of the room or be quiet, because you know you got to be respectful with the person singing. Like you'd like to be respected when you're up here chasing your goals. So if you need to speak, go to the back of the room. Shout out to ZP Air. Come on over. Come over. He's here every week streaming, and he goes out on Saturday and through the circuit and takes quick videos of everybody. He's just such an asset to this whole thing, because there's actually a lot of people that follow this weekly at home. So say a few words.
Thank you for your kind words. Shout out to Darren, very nice man. And shout out to Uncle John Taylor, Scott Collier, Anita Hill, the whole family. And welcome, guys. Happy you guys here. I'm getting better at this.
All right, so I'll bring the list up here. Please come up and sign it. We'll go down the order in which you signed the sheet. Thank you.
All right, Colin, go ahead and set up. Hello people, where's my people at? Alright, this is what we're gonna do on TikTok. We're gonna start it. That way we can get some more people here. But welcome guys, welcome. Thank you Kim for all those 14,000 likes. I know you did all that. Thank you so much. Hey, buddy, how you doing, man?
Yeah, I think I might have got the idea from Dino Palladino when he worked for John
Sandy, that's how it works, buddy. The ghost. Buddy. The ghost. Yeah, I tried to stay. They won't let me. I tried to stay a ghost. They won't let me. Oh, the bus is here. What up, Jake? How are you? One got totally, and I just restarted this. So that's
Hello? Check. Does anybody, can y'all hear me? Hello? Hey, I need everybody's attention. Hello? How y'all doing?
Later.
Can y'all hear me? Everybody hear me? Out there, everybody? Rock and roller, come here. You. Yeah, you come here. That's a singing son of a gun right there. Nice to meet you. My name's Scott. Nice to meet you. I want to hear you sing. What me and Anita have to do, we're going to bring the ones up that Anita hadn't heard yet, and I haven't heard. Who has not played in here at all that we've not heard? No, I've heard you. I'm being serious. You come here. You, come on. What do you do?
I'm a singer-songwriter.
Come here.
I'm mostly a keyboardist.
Come here. You too. Hey, buddy, I saw you come through. Yeah, you got good voice. Thank you, man. Have we heard you before? Come on. You're new? Are you new? Come on. Okay, we have to do this. Aaron, we're going to have to run these guys first because me and Anita have to go into a meeting. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it. So, did y'all bring acoustics with you? You did? Okay. Well, let's get up here and plug them in. That way we can hear. Just stay right here. You got an acoustic?
Stefan is playing.
You got a band?
Not yet. I've got
Do you play guitar? You don't play guitar.
He's got an acoustic
You do?
player with him. He's got an acoustic player with him.
Yes.
You got an acoustic? Bring him up. Yeah, get your acoustic player and bring him up. That way we can hear you sing. Come on up. What we'll do? No. No, I have a cable with you. We're gonna get you a cable. Yeah, I need 3 acoustic players up here. We're gonna hear a song apiece from each one of them. Sorry. If you play guitar, you might want to bring a cable with you. It's like freaking being a carpenter and not having a hammer. Shit, man. Come on, extra strings. I'm messing with you. I'm messing with you.
I'm not sure if this works.
Alright, do you play acoustic? Do you play acoustic? You just sing?
Hello, Hosea.
Hey, I need everybody's attention too. Everybody come up here real quick. Y'all come up here. All the way in the back. I'm gonna introduce y'all to Chelsea. This is Chelsea Foster. She is our vocal coach and she is in town for how long? A month? She's gonna be here for a month, okay? She is the lead singer of the group Jefferson Starship. Great job. She's back in freaking bones. She's going to, where are you going?
I'm going to Italy.
She's going to Italy and Sweden and all that stuff. So catch her while you can. She's got business cards. Anybody that needs a vocal lesson, go check her out. And she's got business cards up here. Just give it
I'm
to
going to leave
her.
them right by the sign-up sheet.
Yeah, leave them right there. Grab them. You better grab her before she goes on the road. Because once she's gone, she's gone.
Anything I need.
And whenever you go into those vocal lessons, make sure you take videos, right? So you'll have them.
Somebody finally told me this truth.
Yeah,
You just did it. Yeah, that's what I heard it. Yeah, I never heard that. We did 100 people in the world. Thank you very much. Now I know why I'm behind the camera all the time. And not on stage. I had a girlfriend, man. I am, man. That's why I got the money. I'm woke. I'm ready to go work. I'm ready to go work, man. I survived the winter, man. Yeah, I'm ready to go get some money again. Barely. Yeah, barely. Once a week, yeah. I don't think I make my money back on investment. I can just take that week off. If it was a month, maybe. Hello people, welcome. Yeah, Paulino, that's the guy who sang Johnny. You should follow him everywhere. Michelle, it's always good to see you. You know, I went up there and saw Eli's salary. I didn't see it. Okay, yeah.
Unfortunately, that's where we make the most money, but I'm out.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad
Hey guys, we're
I'm
gonna go ahead.
okay.
Hey everybody. Hey, we're gonna go ahead and start. So if you need to talk and network and everything, if you could please go to the back of the room so that I can hear what's going on and everyone in CPR land can hear what's going on. Thank you.
CPR land. What up, Kobe?
Well, I was coming from Montgomery. Had a guitar on my back. And a stranger sat beside me in an antique Cadillac. He was dressed like 1950, half drunk and half wild. Says a long walk to Nashville, would you like this? Yeah, I sat down on the front seat, turned on the radio, and Neil said there was songs coming out of him speaking his solid country road. Then I noticed the stranger was ghost white pale when he asked me for a light. And I knew there was something strange about this ride. And he said, Mr. Can you make folks cry when you play a thing? Have you paid your dues? dues? Can you moan the blues? Can you bend them guitar strings? Step boy, can you make folks feel what you feel inside? 'Cause if you're big star bound, let me warn you, it's a long, hard ride. Then he cried just south of Nashville. Then he turned the car around. He said, "This is where you get off, boy. 'Cause I'm going back to Alabama." So I stepped out of that Cadillac. I said, "Mr. Many Thanks." I said, "You don't have to call me Mr. The whole world calls me Hank." He said, "Mister, can you make folks cry when you play your thing? Have you paid your dues? Can you moan the blues? Can you bend them guitar strings?" He said, "Boy, can you make folks feel what you feel inside? 'Cause if you're big star bound, let me warn you, it's a long, hard ride." He said, "Drifter, can you make folks cry when you play your thing? Have you paid your dues? Can you moan the blues? Can you bend them guitar strings?" He said, "Boy, can you make folks feel what you feel inside? 'Cause if you're big star bound, let me warn you, it's a long, hard ride. If you're big star bound, let me warn you, it's a long, hard ride."
You play one. Yeah.
Who else do we have that hasn't played?
No vote.
A little bit of Alan Jackson, Living on Love.
Hey, turn him up. I can't hear it.
I'm not sure what's going on.
Strum your guitar.
Yep, I'm not getting anything from you.
It's forward bad.
Cable might go bad on you guys. Keep your volume all the way up. My volume? I'm not seeing you at all. Keep playing. Now your cable might go
you need to hook up that keyboard first?
Keyboard player, just the DI box.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah, I'll get him.
Yeah. Okay, you got it. Okay, because you know Scott in there hurry.
Yeah.
And hey, come here. What else? Tell her what today, because Scott in there hurry.
So
That one when you hook up.
keyboard, so we'll just hook you into a DI. Do you have a cable?
Yeah.
I think you're good to go. Yep.
I said, Grandpa, what's this picture here? It's all black and white. Ain't real clear, is that you there? Said, yeah, I was 11. Times were tough back in 35. That's me and Uncle Joe trying to survive a cotton farm in a Great Depression. If it looks like we were scared to death, like a couple of kids just trying to save each other, should have seen it in color. This one here was taken overseas in the middle of hell, 1943, wind tide. You almost see my breath. That was my tail gunner on Johnny McGee. He was a high school teacher from New Orleans, and he had my back right through the day we left. If it looks like we were scared to death, like a couple of kids just trying to save each other, should have seen it in color. The pictures were but you can't see what those shades of gray cover. Should have seen it in color. This one is my favorite one. This is me and Grandma in the summer sun, all dressed up the day we set our vow. You can't tell it here, it was hot that June. Now the rose was red, her eyes are blue. Just look at that smile, I was so proud. That's a story of my life, right there in black and white. If it looks like we were scared to death, like a couple of kids just trying to save each other, should have seen it in color. The pictures were 1,000 words, but you can't see what those shades of gray keep cover. Should have seen it in color. Should have seen it in color. Yeah, pictures were 1,000 words, but you can't see what those shades of gray cover. Should have seen it in color. Should have seen it in color.
That's good, buddy.
Thank you so much.
We gotta knock these koozies out.
All right.
Like,
Ready to go?
You muted, Timmy.
Yep, you're good.
Thanks, brother.
Hey guys, I just want to remind you, if you're going to talk, please go to the back of the room because it was really loud. ZPR can't pick it up, can't really hear the vocals when you guys are all talking. So just please go to the back of the room. Thank you. we have any more acoustic players coming up? If so, please come to the side of the stage.
Hey, you know those Scott haven't heard yet, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so that's who's going for the one Scott have not heard.
Yes.
Yeah.
You might need to turn up the volume. It's inside on the top of the sound. Now other top where we feel it, those little knobs. It's really hard. Are you in?
Yeah, I'm good.
It should be all the way up.
There we go. Now I see. Thank you, fella. I only saw one box in the closet. So I grabbed the one, but I didn't see the second. Yeah, I didn't see it. I looked for it, but I didn't see it. Track it down.
Don't stress about it. It's all good.
Yeah. But I have the one from up there and I have the one from up there. Yeah, of course. Absolutely. Gotcha, bro. Alright, man. Ready? Yeah. Alright, let's do it.
Living on love.
Usually it starts in the key of C and then you flip to G.
Okay, good.
But I'll start in G. Two young people without a thing, chasing boughs and spread their wings, settle down with just what they need, a bit wrong love. She don't care about what's in style, and she just likes the way he smiles. It takes more than marble and tile, a bit wrong love. They're living on love, buying no time without somebody at their neck broken down. Just like an old-fashioned storybook around, they're living on love. It sounds simple, that's what you're thinking, but love can walk through fire without blinking. It doesn't take much, we can get enough of living on love. Two old people without a thing, their children gone, still they're single. So
side by side. Two old people without a thing. As children gone, still they sing side by side in that front porch swing. They don't love. He can't see anymore. That she can barely sweep the floor. Hand in hand, they'll walk through that door. Just let them know. Living on love, buying no time. Without somebody, nothing ain't worth the time. Just like an old-fashioned story number rhyme. Living on love. It sounds simple, that's what you're thinking. I love it. Face them down, right without thinking. It doesn't take much when you get enough. No, it doesn't take much when you get enough. Just live on love.
I love that song. You want to do this? Call her. Call her. Learn some more stuff. Keep coming back. I'll help you. All right. What do you do for a living now?
Nothing.
I love it.
I like it. This is my whole list.
Okay. You didn't know that song very good.
What do you do for a living now?
Well, I knew the song very well. It's just this is a new setting for me.
I totally get that, man. Totally get that.
Keyboard.
We have this gentleman here is going to sing.
That's a good list.
12 of them.
It's gonna accompany him.
Yeah, man, do it. So come up, you guys come up now.
Good job.
That's a badass song.
Thank you.
I love you give it That's a freaking badass. You got 12 of them? You got any more than 12? You're gonna need.
That's a great country, this, sir. We don't have a lot of country guys left. Nice to
Thank you
have
for
you.
calling.
Hey, wait till you hear this dude sing. He's a rocker. Which one you doing?
That's where my heart is.
Oh yeah. Anita.
You know, if you get on the
When the lights go down
2, testing. And then 3. Testing, 1, 2, testing. You're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey. You're as sweet as strawberry wine. Testing, amen. Let's do it. My nights out in barrooms. Liquor was the only thing I know. But you came here and rescued me from reaching the bottom. And you brought me back from being far too gone. Girl, you're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey. Oh, you're as sweet, sweet as strawberry wine. Oh, and you're as warm as a glass of brandy. And I stay strong on your love all the time. Oh. My nights out in ballrooms, ooh, oh, find the bottom of a bottle's always dry, oh, but when you came to me and you opened your heart, I didn't waste it, 'cause there's nothing like your love to get me high. So baby, you're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey. Oh, you're as sweet as strawberry wine. Oh, you're as warm as a glass of brandy. And I stay strong on your love all the time. Oh, you're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey. You're as sweet as strawberry wine. Oh, you're as warm as a glass of brandy. Oh, and I stay strong on your love all the time.
Let me ask you a question. How many songs do you have? Without the phone and all that. How many songs do you have?
Like right now?
Yeah.
I know a lot of songs.
Like what?
No, I was
got? Where's Hayden coming up? A beautiful girl. Okay. Okay, cool. All right, come on, baby. You got acoustic? Oh, you're playing. Okay. Yeah. Stop off at the pawn shop. Get you out the pawn shop.
How you doing, boss? Good to see you, sir. Always good to see you. My man.
Oh, hey, I gotta make an announcement. Check this announcement out. I can't wait. Hey, hang on. I gotta make an announcement real quick. Anita, check this out. I just got a text message. Let me see. Let me pull it up. Let's see. Dr. Shane in Panama City. Y'all know him? You know Dr. Shane? Okay. He does a lot of work for us in Panama City. Dr. Shane. He's on there. It says, "Hey Bubba, we are nominated for the Academy of Country Music Awards. Dr. Shane is nominated for the Academy of Country Music." Ain't that cool? Dr. Shane, shout out to Dr. Shane, Panama City Beach Tootsies. Yeah, that's pretty awesome, man. Hell yeah. Make sure I have
All right, we got
Let me
Peyton
pause
coming up
that
next.
real quick.
Are
you in Nashville? Well, it is Tennessee. So every Saturday, open mic audition exclusives from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. East Tennessee. Every Saturday, open mic from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. at Tootsie's, okay? Come on down. I'll see you this Saturday.
Before she starts, all drummers in the room. All drummers, can I have your attention, drummers? Please come to the side by the elevators and speak with me. I have some important information to share.
County Road 233 under my feet. Ain't nothing on this wide rock but a little old me. I got 2 miles till he makes bail. And if I'm right, we're headed straight for hell. I'm going home, gonna load my shotgun, wait by the door, light a cigarette. He wants to fly, well now he's got one, and he ain't seen me crazy yet. Slap my face and he shook me like a ragdoll. Don't that sound like a real man? I'm gonna show what a little girl's made of. Come here and there.
we've heard, she don't sing. She don't sing. But she's gonna play.
All right, Scott, who you want to see next, brother?
Oh, I've just seen all the new ones. We've seen the other ones. D&D is gone.
Thank you, True. Is that the end of the acoustics?
I think so, just, yeah, but Scott said the same.
All right, this is Patrick.
Patrick Kenny.
Okay.
Patrick, Kenny, bring your band up and we'll get going.
Who's on deck?
On deck is Justin Ebar.
Justin Ebar is on deck. So have your band ready.
Oh, hey, Matt Tatum.
Let's sing a little stretch.
Let me, yeah.
You just show up. First come, first serve. And please be on time. Early as possible from 2 to 6. Every Saturday, you just show up.
Just give me a second. Be careful now. What's going on?
Anytime before 5 actually should be good. Yes, ma'am. Every Saturday, Tootsie's. If you want to see the process, I also live streaming on YouTube. Just go to YouTube and you'll see the audition.
Stay busy, huh?
Hey, man, how you doing, man? You still at the Beaver?
Yeah. Trying to get there. Nah, man.
Yeah. Not like the Beaver, man. They not cool people over there.
Oh, yeah.
Just mine? Yes.
You keep up with Joey? I'm surprised he's not here. Yeah. I'm surprised he's not here. He's probably not here.
He might be working. I thought I heard you talking. Yeah, your band's up next.
Yeah, same name. ZPF 519. What's my great mother? Kim will give you all that information. Shout out to Kim Dini. Yes. No, wait, I'm sorry. No, ZPF 519 actually. I'll tap it for you. No, I thought I was on ZPF. Sorry, ZPF 519 on YouTube. I'm ZPF 519. I do the social media for Honky Tonk School. You're welcome, Nina. Yeah, we would love to hear you sing every Saturday. Please come and sing. You get 2 songs to sing.
Hey, guitar players, attention, electric players. Is everybody scheduled to get up with the band today, or is there any electric guys that don't have a gig yet? Is everybody
everybody covered up? Okay. And we need, hey Dustin, come over to the front here, brother. Yep, come on up here. So we need a guitar player to accompany him, preferably with red hair. We got a red haired bass player, so 3 Gingers is what we're gonna call him. You're primarily a kind of a country dude, is that right? Yeah, so any guitar players that want to do another gig, please come up and speak with him. Thank you.
Don't we just love the back of Tim?
Isn't it?
The sexiest back I've ever seen.
Okay, all right. We're good to go? All right, I'm up.
right, we're gonna slow it down a little bit more. All right, familia, how y'all feeling today on this lovely Monday morning? That's what I'm talking about. Girl, you are so fabulous. Every time I see you, I'm like, yes, ma'am, slay, slay.
Hold on, it's Dennis. I'm about to reply to you.
I'm gonna tell you a little story about a hotel in California. y'all so much. Y'all have a great day.
Dustin? You ready, brother? Are you playing with Dustin? Okay. Can you read a number chart? A little bit. Okay. You know this part of the way? So,
yes, I'm just going to get a couple of small things on the boards. I'm not super.
You gotta do that if you're going to
Yeah.
It's really easy. Deal with any kind of theory, scales. Yeah. So each number corresponds to C. It goes like here. So if the key is C, flat 3.
Thank you, Dave, for the For You page.
4. Really feel you do this.
What up, Blank?
You can't know every song. You can read the chart. And you can anybody who doesn't know the song. I would advise
Friday and Saturday nights. Okay. And I'll do mostly to you. You're going to be wow. And then I play the 6 with Aaron.
Shout out to Dr. Shen.
I could take your
I wouldn't say any one together. I feel more or less but you know, eventually they all kind of become the same. I like playing in the evening more than I like playing in the morning most of the time. Like when I play Kid Rock's Main, I'm doing that with Aaron the last couple of weeks. That's very that's that. It's so cool. Sounds great, man. Thank you. Great.
We briefly a while back with Jesus at Bright Star. I was the audition. No, Big Star. I was the audition. So I remember, I was like, oh my God, I remember you played down there too. John. Nice to see you. Yeah, you too.
Awesome. Welcome to the party.
Thank you. Yeah, absolutely.
Nah, I said I want to follow you.
Yeah. Good to see you again. Yeah. Oh, good. At least as a crew member. Guest dance is fun, but I don't want to do crew stuff anymore. But it's good. I mean, I traveled to 47 countries. Yeah, I've been literally around the world. For the years? Yeah.
Oh, so this week, Hippies is in Florida. Yeah, I think you told me that, Kim.
Not that
When they be back, let me see. I don't know. When will they be back? I'm guessing the week after that. Diego. You good?
Yeah, I just got to show up, show my face.
Hey man, that's how you do it, it, man. That's how you do it. That's how you do it, man. Just showing up, showing your face. That way when they get together,
Check.
The Folsom 5 is on deck.
One second on the TikTok wall. Yo, Kim, did you hear what I said? In short, yes. Dalton. To be more specific, 4 balls. Tootsies, Kidwalk, Ripley's, and Honky Tonk Central. This is who we have. We have for those 4 balls. And then you go to live. This is Saturday and this one. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, you have to go under the live.
Okay, that's why I probably able to
Yeah.
Honey, load up your questions and pick up your sticks and your stones. And pretend I'm a shelter for heartaches that don't have. Choose the words that cut like a razor. All that I'll say is
There's only 4 of us. Hey, nice job. I was just working on the number.
I understand. It's really quite one. That's
Little box you got there. Oh, you gonna pull that out?
How you feeling, Mr. Wilson?
So much better. And as soon as I can get off this medicine, that makes me feel like I'm 90 and a lot of that when I took the
Yeah.
you get a brain.
Church or something? Yeah, if they know, they know. I don't know.
You got to get off this stuff.
I'm sorry, I wouldn't tell you one way
And there is a way to clean it, but boy,
Oh, you want to do that? Don't start. Oh, the Indians? Yeah. Yeah, wait.
I need text me.
Who all needs it? Just me? Just you? Yes. Yep. Have ears to hear. Have ears to hear. Just want to cut them off so that you can. Leaving the phone is one thing. Yes, and yeah, you always gotta tap the pockets. It's like the wall and the keys. Yeah. All the stages have monitors on them? Do all the stages have monitors on them? I love in-ears. won't do a show without them. Yeah, exactly. All right, that's all I use. Oh, and then the XLR. Way too much. Little bit. Yeah, you're getting whacked. Too much.
I find myself in this
That just so I can see.
One, two. Hey. How's that? You hear me out there? Chip, one, two.
Listen. Can I get less than Daniel? I'm dying.
I feel like I'm listening to myself in a better way.
Okay, good.
Can I hear some guitar? Guitar.
When you're communicating with the sound guy about ears, like that.
Alright.
And then when you're done,
Hey, who was the last guy?
Got some bass?
Just the last guy
Got
that
some
was
bass, please.
TikTok said sweetie. Hold up, let me see. Let me rewind it.
Hey, man.
Who went? Just him? Who went before him? Dusty? Hey, do you have a TikTok? He have a Facebook. Tell the people your Facebook. No, go on. Here comes his name is Dusty. Dusty, what's your Facebook?
Look up my name, Dustin Ebarb. You see this face? My last name is spelled E-B-A-R-B. Dustin, D-U-S-T-I-N.
Thank you, Dustin. 1, 2, 3, 4.
When the sun goes down on my side of town, got a lonesome feeling comes to my door. The whole world's running.
Send them a message on Facebook.
We're gonna change direction, not too much. Put it in like maybe third gear.
Start one, two.
We all gonna have a good day today? Everybody gonna get some work done? Put some work into yourself? Make your fucking dream happen? It's worth it, right? It's your fucking dream. Make it happen. You got your fucking dreamers.
Yep. Yeah. Oh, we just did the Yeah, I heard that. Oh, okay. Yeah, we're working on the whole Christmas list.
I would be careful, the reason is because
Hey, Pat, grab your bag,
they're supposed to do from their manager. And if you bring that in, and like, Bieber's not right or something, it might be before it. It's cool. It's just it's cool. It's weird. It's just here. It's like, you know, they like to be able to control that stuff. So like if you're using it as a harmonizer, but just I would be careful with the reverb, especially probably where you're going to be playing. I'd be careful because that room is so just it doesn't sound bad. I'm not saying it sounds bad. Just possibly for this particular environment, maybe just I would back off a little bit.
Check, check. Woo! Check 1, 2, checking the vocals for Dale's bass ears. You hear the vocals all right? Check, check, 1, 2. 1, 2, you guys hear me out there okay? Honky Tonk School! Woo-hoo!
I was just talking to Roger that I have to work after this, sir. I will not be able to do that, sir.
Checking the mic. Vocal mic for Dale. Checking the ears. Vocal in the ears. Cool, cool.
He said something about Molina's gonna be playing with Sky.
Guitar up.
I
Who wanna see Scott Collier tonight? From 6 to 10. A Monday night live. How cool would that be? Any takers? No takers? Oh, we got one. We got Kim.
And then at the end,
I know you guys would. Look out for me. Look out for me, okay? Look out for me. Look out for me tonight on YouTube, TikTok, ZPF.
It's for real. We can't hear the guitar at all. Okay, let's turn him up. He is turned up. But yeah, can you just play a little quieter? Is that possible? Sure. All right, let's just start again. Okay, thank you. I want you to be able to do your thing. I want you to be comfortable. Thank you.
Yeah, I've got you push this.
No.
The problem isn't that you're. The problem isn't that you're too quiet. It's the drums are just very quiet. So let's put this back to where it was. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, if you look, see where you are there. The drums just.
Thank you, everybody. Guitar solo 2. Guitar. Let's start at the top. Okay, yeah, start at the top. 1, 2, 1.
Man.
She goes home on Wednesday, so I should have time Wednesday. Yeah, maybe I will be here for this one. I don't really know what I'm doing.
Anybody ever asked? It's all about public meetings.
Yeah.
It's about getting Tim to work for free. That's what it's about.
You ain't kidding. It's just crazy. I couldn't even get all saying right. What's up? Cool. But Brad is yeah. No.
Oh man, I got it.
Yeah, let's do it. Because I need a lot of singing. Mostly not music.
Oh boy, I need to find out.
I was looking at your song.
I think this will be the last one. I got so many videos on my phone. I need to make some moves for tonight.
I just run the fader. Okay. Oh, I see. So we don't need a stand.
Timmy, I don't know where the bus is coming from, but we're gonna roll with it.
Yeah.
Colin.
Just do it. Yeah, so I don't know.
Got you.
Sometimes it's because they cut something on downstairs on the same surface. Like they literally had nothing to do with me.
Better. Ish. Oh, you want you That's why you're happy.
But sometimes I put on neon lights on a totally different floor and it's on the same circuit.
Yep.
I had it happen in my house. You tell me about the basement.
Yeah.
Sound like Carly downstairs. What's going on?
I brought the fader down.
Do y'all have a name yet?
Yeah, I'll be back. did my best to keep it.
Trouble there, baby.
You ready to do some singing tonight?
Hey, what up, Dale?
Yeah.
I remember we got a thing. I mean,
Hey, if I school at 10 o'clock tonight,
Okay, maybe about it.
I'll be very embarrassed.
It's been so
If I make an
long.
extra 4 hours, that's all the video.
So try to let me know sooner, that would be awesome.
Yes, no. I actually like I had a whole conversation with him about it. I can't do Monday from there on out.
Okay.
And so I meant to just have that conversation with you today.
I didn't know she was gonna put us both on the spot.
But you know, like obviously I would have made up for it if I didn't have somebody else.
Okay. I always got somebody. That's it. Okay, you ready?
Let's do this song. Y'all want me first, yeah?
Yes. We have no mics.
What?
We have no mic either.
Hey, cool. I think I'm going first.
Michael.
Oh, there he is. There he is. Hey. Hey, everybody that's still here.
Hey, check. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do I sound better now? Am I louder?
A little bit.
Louder.
Hey, everybody that's still hanging out, y'all. Thanks for bearing with us.
Check.
All right. We are being ready to banditos. That's our temporary name. But we're going to showcase truth today.
Whenever you're ready, man, just start taking it off there. We've been burning both ends and keeping the lights on. I've been thinking we need a little time alone. Heard what you say, we cancel our plans. Tonight I'm only gonna be your man. Let's get some candles burning, records turning, turn the lights down. I'm making myself so everybody's doing what you're doing to me all night long. That's all the song, but I always gotta have passion that is too high. I'm loving me. There ain't no way, baby, you can get me out of this house. You look as good or cool than I even think about. I've turned around knocking the door, watching the red fall on the floor. Let's get some candles burning, records turning, turn the lights down low. That night's been so low, everybody's moving, keep doing what you're doing to me all night long.
How are you folks with Luke Cohen there? It's Monday morning.
Yeah. Oh, I think there's one more. Okay, cool. Yeah. Yeah. You good with that? Yeah, go ahead. Let's hit it. go, y'all. We got just one more for you. We're just gonna pick it up right quick. Oh yeah, no. Yeah.
Don't shut it down yet.
Don't shut it down yet. Yeah.
Good girls and good girls. city, I'm starting to check. Julio, get the stretch. I know Harlem, Hollywood, Jackson, Mississippi. We show up, we gon' show out. Smoother than a fresh young skippy. Too high, for the police and I'm flying. Too high, make a drag on over time. Too high, they say my name, know who I am. Too high, and my band back that money burger. Girls hit you, hallelujah. Girls hit you, hallelujah. Girls hit you, hallelujah. 'Cause Uptown Funk gon' give it to you. 'Cause Uptown Funk gon' give it to you. 'Cause Uptown Funk gon' give it to you. Saturday night we get the spot. Don't believe me, just watch. Come on. Don't believe me, just watch. 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 Hey, hey, oh! But before y'all go, there's one more thing I need to tell you right quick. Davina, you ready? Uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up. Come on, say uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up. Say uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up. I said uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up. Jump on it, if you sexy, jump on it. If you freaky, then own it. Don't brag about it, don't shout it. Come on, dance, jump on it. If you sexy, then own it. Well, it's Saturday night, we in the spot. Don't believe, just watch. 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 Hey, hey, oh!
Hey, Drew, what was that song that you sang?
Kind of what we make when it comes.
Yeah. Love that song. Can I unplug? Tim?
Yeah, you're good.
I think I got one more person.
Hey, your volume, your system was wonderful back from the funk and everything. Oh, thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's, I would say probably just get some S&T for $100. Just like, cause you're probably gonna start like.
Well, according to y'all, I'm gonna be back here at 6 o'clock to watch Scott Collier. He probably started around 6:30.
Yep.
You know what? I am. You know what? I've been man. I've made my mind up. I'll be back here at 6:30. So, but the question is, when will I leave? That's the question. I might stay the whole show, or I might leave around 8 or 9 to go home and get some rest. So we'll see. But yeah, I'll be coming out in this Wednesday night. It's supposed to be Wednesday night at the same time. Scott would be very happy to see me. He's amazing. When I come to his show, he just loves it when I'm there, and I love when I'm there too. I just wish he played more toward the end of the week, same as Hippies and Cowboys. I wish they played Thursday through Sunday.
Alright, all you folks.
Yeah, he actually play every day. But on Mondays he play 6 to 10. Come back and watch him with me. Thank you, buddy.
Mic up.
No, he played with his own band. He been playing for 20 something years. But no, he got his own band, Scott Collier band. Come back and watch him, he's pretty good.
Sorry, guys.
You're fine, dude.
At 6 o'clock I'll be live.
No problem. Oh, golly, okay.
He played the main stage downstairs.
Day after day, I'm more confused. So I look for the light through the pouring rain. You know that's a game that I hate to lose. I'll count on you. Get me through. Oh, give me the people to bring my soul. I wanna get lost in rock and roll and slip away. Give me the people to bring my soul. I wanna get lost in rock and roll and slip away. Beginning to think that I'm wasting time. I don't understand the things that I do. The world outside looks so unkind, but I count on you to get me through. Oh, give me the people to bring my soul. I wanna get lost in rock and roll, drift away. Give me the people to bring my soul. I wanna get lost in rock and roll, drift away. When my mind is free, no one that melody can move me. And when I'm feeling blue, the guitar's coming through to soothe me. Thanks for the joy that you've given me. I want you to know that I believe you're strong. Rhythm and rhyme in harmony. You help me along, making me strong. Oh, give me the people to bring my soul. I wanna get lost in rock and roll, drift away. Give me the people to bring my soul. I wanna get lost in rock and roll, drift away. Give me the people to bring my soul. I wanna get lost in rock and roll and drift away. Give me the people to bring my soul. I wanna get lost in rock and roll and drift away.
Thank y'all, thank y'all. Take off my shirt. Actually, I know, I'm just.
I want to see your piercings.
Oh my God.
Hey, I think you're up if you want to go. Do another?
Yeah.
Do you mind if they set up all
Sure.
Hey, you can have the whole band set up. All he does is song.
Just let me know what I'm doing.
Yeah, you go ahead and do it.
was the summer before the real world started, and the deal was we would get to go. Cleaned it up and got it done. That is so Winnebago. We had a bread that 65, my best friends on whole bar. I can still see Billy smiling when we finally made it to Talladega. Boys raised up in whiskey and gold glass. Here's to turn it up and slow it down. Cars that go real fast. We were laughing and living, drinking and wishing, and thinking as that checkered flag was raised. Sure would like to stay in Talladega. Like a storm, time rolls on. You can't hit pause like we just did. Some days of life don't stand out. Life's about those days of real life. Rockin' rando, getting rowdy, shooting Roman candles. Half a man in the moon till the Alabama sun was breaking. Over Talladega, boys raised up whiskey and gold glass. Here's to turn it up and slow it down, cause it go real fast. We were laughing and living, drinking and wishing, and thinking as that checkered flag was raised. Sure would like to stay in Talladega. Talladega. Oh, the wind blows cold and it blows October. I see us standing shoulder to shoulder. Like those cars, my thoughts roll over and over and over in my mind. Tonight, I'm in Talladega, boys raised up in whiskey and gold glass. Here's to turn it up, slow it down, cars that go real fast. We were laughing and living, drinking and wishing, and thinking as that checkered flag was raised. We sure would like to stay in Talladega. Talladega.
Thank y'all, thank you.
Hey Tim, am I good? Sweet.
Denim, I got it like basically cheat sheet rather than straight up.
All right. Hey.
I'm from Washington, Tennessee, so Peyton Manning is
Is that where he's from?
No, he played football there.
I know
He's like a real-
very little about him.
Okay, so Kenny Chesney and Morgan Wallen, Jesse Balcony, I played with them in all sports. Like, I might. Yeah.
there now, or have you moved to?
I can live here.
Welcome to the circus.
Thank you.
And these guys are pros.
So why don't you wait till after?
Yeah, well, yeah, dock your pay.
Slow dancing with a bleached blonde tramp, and she's probably getting frisky. Right now, he's probably buying her some fruity little drink, cause she can't shoot whiskey. Right now, he's probably up behind her with a pool stick, showing her how to shoot a combo. And he don't know.
morning out there, everybody in ZP Airland. Welcome to Honky Tonk School.
Shout out to Tennessee, hardworking man.
County Road 233 under my feet. Ain't nothing on this wide rock but a little old man. I got 2 miles till he makes a bell. And if I'm right, we're headed straight for
Well, that's it. Alright guys, I will see you guys in a couple of hours, okay?
Just meeting a few seconds ago.
Yeah.